Hello, welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. Today it's Friday the 13th, so it is Frigga's Day on the 13th day of the month of Juno. And the moon is waning. It's still quite full, but it's coming down now. The wolf is going in. So let's see, and none of that matters because this message is for whenever you find this video or whoever this video is for. So I'm using the birch runes, the Elder Futhark on birch. So let's get started and see what message wants to come through today. What message wants to come through today? The poor kitty cat. She's a little bit up today, and I feel bad, but I have to be firm with her because otherwise she's tapping me during the reading, and it drives me crazy. I don't know how she does it. If she has some sort of Reiki powers or something where she actually electrifies her paw tapping. And it's I cannot focus. It's like a little miniature kitty cat tasing on my leg. So I had to be very firm with her and make sure that she was... Oh, she's in the closet now. I can see her little feet. Okay, that's good. Poor little sweetie. Anyway, all right, central issue for whoever this video is for. Central issue for the message that's coming through today is Sovilo. Sovilo is the rune of the sun. This has to do with source energy. So the question may be about source energy and accessing it and finding it, and maybe you are actually feeling energized today, or maybe you're seeking energization. I'm saying seeking because leading up to this, we have Avaz reversed. Avaz is the rune of the horse. This has to do with movement and also spirit. The horse is reversed. So I'm thinking maybe there was a point where you were galloping, and then all of a sudden you couldn't. You sort of ground to a halt, or you're lying on your back with your hoofs in the air, and you're like, man, I need some energy. So this is where we're at this point, where we're thinking about source energy and how to get it. What will help you, I'm going to lay down a couple more runes on this. What will help you is Pertho. Pertho is the rune of the lot box, and this is basically just watch for what is being revealed. And this is going to lead to some important inner communication for you. Let me just get balance on this. We're kind of a little bit off center now. Let me just get this. It looks kind of neat though, but I like it when it's more centered. Visually. So what's going to help you is look for what's being revealed. Look at what the reason you've basically run out of energy at this point. And I think that needs to be addressed first. It's like if you're trying to fill a bucket and there's a hole in the bucket, you can fill that bucket as fast as you can and the water's still going to run out the hole. So I think that's probably the sort of thing that you're being suggested by the runes to go and look into is look at what's being revealed by the fact that you feel like you don't have energy at this point and you need some. Maybe there's a drain going on in your life that you don't realize is happening. So, and it's going to be something that's not super secret. It's going to be something that is there to be seen. Whatever's in the lot box, that's Pertho, the lot box. Whatever's in the lot box is already in the lot box. So it's just a surprise to us when we see it, but it was already the case. So look for what is being revealed, and then what's going to help at that point is we have Ansu's reversed, which is the rune of communication and manifestation. Reversal being an inner in this case for the most part is, or actually there is an outer read on that, which is just listen. Listen to this. But there is just basically to open up your inner communication and say, okay, what do we do about this now that we've discovered what it is that's causing this drain? What isn't going to help you is we have Tivaz and we have Raidho. So Tivaz is Tyr's rune, Tyr's the warrior god, driving forward and taking care of things and duties and responsibilities and all that. And you are going to be very tempted to just power through this. The suggestion, of course, is not to, because this is not going to help. And it's sort of in your nature to do that. You're going to be like, no, I can keep going, and then just keep going on with your journey. And then you're just going to be exhausted all the time. So it's just basically basic message of, if you just try to power through at this point, even though you're exhausted, and if you just think you can carry on with your journey and carry on with your duties as normal, that's definitely not going to help, because you're going to be just gasping for energy at all times. What is going to help you is to have a look around, find out what it is that's causing this. It's going to be something you haven't acknowledged, but it's something that's been going on for a while. Or maybe always has been going on. Something that's always already the case. Peritho, the lot box, it opens up. What was in there was already in there. What is going to help at that point is to listen to that, and also to have some inner communication with yourself, like give yourself the talk, and or whatever talks you need, like negotiate. And then you'll be able to figure out what you need to do to keep that from happening, or to mitigate that, if it's something that just happens and you can't do anything about it. And what this is going to lead you to is, we have Thurisaz reversed. Thurisaz is the rune of the challenge. It's the thorn, the giant, the gateway. It is reversed on the path line. It is going to be a difficult challenge, in that it's going to be your life's challenge at this point. It's going to be something that you really have to just take on and embrace. It's not going to be easy. Going to tell you that right now, but it is going to be worth it. So it's one of those things where it's going to take some changes in your life, because this is a thorn wall you're dealing with, and it's not going away, because it's something that was always the case. So as you deal with this, it's something that you're the best thing to do is just to embrace this challenge in your life, because if you don't, then you're just going to be exhausted all the time, and powering through is not going to make it better. So look for what's being revealed, have that inner communication, listen to what this is that needs attention, and this is going to help connect you to your source energy again. And then just make that your challenge to fit into each day, to make sure that you are giving yourself that access to have the source energy, so that you will have energy, and not end up like mired with your hoofs in the air like you have just been. So I wish you all the best with this. That is your message, the message that needed to come through today. I wish you all the best with this, and I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.